This is the Committee on Public Accounts, and basically we are here to look at accountability for the year 2023-24. Honorable colleagues, we are here to interface with an entity that handles 10 districts in the Western region. That is Mbarara, Bushenyi, Ntungamo, Chiruhura, Ibanda, Buweju, Rubirizi, Mitoma, among others. Are you the ones who handle Mbarara City? You will also tell us.
Yes, we do. So
those are 10 districts and 1 city. You must know that this is a very strategic area. You host the Speaker of this Parliament, Right Honorable, the Deputy.
That's very true.
The Deputy Speaker. So you must be very, as you do make your responses, you must be cognizant that that is an area that is strategic. Hosting number 3 in this country is not something that is easy. Honorable colleagues, we are going to go straight to the matters of audit. However, I'm going to give you a few minutes to tell us what is good in Mbarara, a few updates of what is there. You know, some of us are still active. I might want to come and produce from Mbarara, give birth from Mbarara. So you never know, this might be one of the best hospitals within the country. And Sembabule and Mbarara are not too far, much as we are served by Masaka Regional Referral. But from Sembabule Lyantonde to Mbarara, you might be closer to me than Masaka Regional Referral Hospital.
This is a hospital that originally was meant to be of 370 bed capacity. But because of these services, I'm telling you, the population has overwhelmed us. We've shifted from that level. We've come actually now to 450. Unfortunately, there is no physical expansion. We've got forced now to narrow spaces between patients' beds. Occasionally, we admit under these same beds. You find a patient is on a certain bed, and now another patient comes, gets forced to go on the floor, or even sometimes under the colleague's bed. We've had patients in tents. We've got a challenge, as I've told you, that this is actually a regional referral hospital, and that makes us, you know, we don't access some essential medical services from our national medical store because of our status. As much as we are providing unique services like neurosurgery, urology, cardiothoracic surgeries, and fertility.
Thank you, Director. Honorable colleagues, we take note of those few challenges that are faced by the Mbarara Regional Referral Hospital. We shall see how to incorporate them in our report. We take note of the physical expansion. The population is big, and physically the buildings cannot accommodate the population that you do serve. Honorable colleagues, let's go straight to query 1.2. That is long-standing payables. What is your submission on that? You have arrears of close to 695 million.
To be sincere to you, that hospital is very old. It was constructed in 1952. It came with an old form of plumbing where metallic pipes were being laid in the ground. And over the time, these pipes develop rust, and they become actually, you know, the lumen of those pipes, you find that they become, I don't know how I can explain it, but you find that the pipe which was laid in 1952 is now clogged with the rust. And every attempt we make a repair, you repair here, then there is a breakdown just before that repair. There is also an element of wastage of that water because of the oldest plumbing system we still have in a hospital. We've devised the means. We've tried actually to make sure that, yes, if we can't pay these arrears, but at least let us fight and see and make sure it doesn't continue raising. We harvested water from the roofs of the hospital. We attempted to have actually the automatic taps, such that You know, these patients who are using these taps, sometimes people have seen them for their first time. They don't know how to open and close them. Very soon, we shall actually get a commissioning of a call and dispatch center. It is coming up. And this call dispatch center, it has a hose pipe. All these ambulances are going to be now cleaned and washed from the hospital compound. We have 100-bed capacity neonatal intensive care unit that is coming up. It is a complex. We don't see any increment in the funds we are receiving. We are getting these new structures. I'm very sure the next time we appear here, really, members, this water bill is likely to have risen even from where it is.
We had an interaction about the road situation countrywide. Your guidance was that we shall tether the many complaints that have come through with his statement and give it adequate time, perhaps tomorrow. I don't know whether that gets to happen now, because it would also be good we get to interact with his document and get set. There were numerous questions for you here, especially from the side on which you sit, so that we get ready and put all these issues to the Honorable Minister.
There was a suggestion, I don't know where this can fall, there was a suggestion by our members that perhaps 5% of the 5 billion, the 1 billion, is earmarked for the emergency. I want to qualify this.
That 1 billion was for maintenance. Ask for additional money to do emergency. And those are things we are discussing tomorrow.
We have heavy rains in West Nile. Our roads have gone to the dogs. Additionally, the road from Karuma to Arua is taking a decade. The people of West Nile are demanding us on a definite timeline when you can finish. Many are perishing on that road, and the Terego Road, which used to be called Wadi Road.
For the districts that do not have equipments, so indicate it in your addendum.
The districts that are surrounding Lake Kyoga and Lake Kwania, most of the roads are flooded in Ilango, in Bululi, in Iteso, and around Kyoga. So, Right Honorable Speaker, unfortunately, these areas have not been supported with additional money to deal with the floods that has come as a result of the rise in the level of the waters. So I would want the minister in his presentation tomorrow, because I have a report and I'm going to share with him, so that the areas of Lango, the areas of Teso, and the area of Bululi, West Nile, and even Acholi, because in the report of UNRWA, the Eastern and Central, the stations were given additional money to deal with those bottlenecks. Right, Honorable Speaker.
You provided 2 wonderful ferries on Lake Kyoga, but because the contractor was supposed to provide for the docking process abandoned the sites. The ferries are floating on the water. People are ready to use them, but they don't have a docking place. When are you resuming the work to complete the docking places in Bukungu, in Buyende district, Kagwara, in Sere district, and Okile in Kaberemaido?
We have roads which were for UNRWA. What is the way forward? Yes, Ethel?
We passed a loan. Many people are still suffering. You are seeing a lot is really stagnant. Could we also get a report from the minister as he comes tomorrow? What's happening to all those roads which have got loans and yet they are not worked